I had always been a night type of guy, relishing the solitude and eerie stillness that came with the darkness. So when I landed a job as the lone attendant at a gas station on the outskirts of town, working the night shift seemed like the perfect fit. Little did I know that my love for the night would soon turn into a living nightmare. As I settled into my routine, the gas station became my sanctuary. The night sky stretched above me like an inky canvas, adorned with stars that shimmered like distant beacons. The hum of the gas pumps and the distant rumble of passing cars were the only sounds that punctuated the silence. One fateful night, an eerie mist rolled in, shrouding the station in an unsettling haze. I dismissed it as a regular occurrence, a product of the temperature drop. But as the night wore on, the mist seemed to thicken, creeping towards the station like ghostly fingers. Unease gnawed at the pit of my stomach, but I pushed it aside, reminding myself that I was safe inside the well-lit station. I flipped through a dog-eared magazine, trying to distract myself from the creeping dread that encircled me like a noose. At the stroke of midnight, the gas station's lights flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced along the walls. My heart skipped a beat, but I brushed it off as a mere power surge. However, my confidence waned when I noticed the mist had now enshrouded the gas pumps, distorting their shapes into grotesque forms. A chill ran down my spine as I stepped outside to investigate, only to be met with an unnatural cold that seemed to permeate my bones. My breath hung in the air like ghostly apparitions, and a sense of impending doom gnawed at my soul. That's when I heard it, a faint whisper that seemed to echo from all directions. At first I thought it was my imagination playing tricks on me, but the voice grew louder, its words indecipherable yet filled with malice. My heart raced as I retreated back into the station, locking the door behind me. I checked the security cameras, half expecting to see an intruder, but there was nothing, just the thick mist that now cloaked the entire area. As I tried to regain my composure, a loud banging erupted from outside, followed by blood-curdling screams. I rushed to the window, my heart pounding in my chest, and saw the mist swirling around something, or someone. A figure emerged from the fog, its features obscured by the haze. Fear paralyzed me as I watched the figure approach the station. Its footsteps were heavy and deliberate, each thud echoing through the night like a death knell. I hid behind the counter, praying that whatever was out there would go away. But the figure had other plans. It pressed its face against the window, its eyes piercing the darkness with a malevolent glint. Its mouth twisted into a sinister grin, revealing rows of sharp, jagged teeth. I recoiled in horror, certain that I was facing something otherworldly. As the night wore on, the station became a battleground between me and the encroaching darkness. The figure prowled outside, taunting me with its haunting whispers, while the mist seemed to seep through the walls, suffocating me with its cold embrace. In a desperate attempt to escape, I considered calling for help, but when I reached for my phone, I discovered it was dead. The battery drained inexplicably. Panic set in, and I realized that I was completely cut off from the outside world. I huddled in the corner, my heart pounding like a drum. The station's lights flickered, and the whispers grew louder, melding with the sinister laughter of the figure outside. I felt as though I was losing my grip on reality, trapped in a nightmarish limbo. Just as I was ready to succumb to the terror, a faint glimmer of hope appeared on the horizon, the first rays of dawn. The mist began to dissipate, and the figure retreated into the shadows, leaving me trembling in the wake of its malevolence. With the rising sun came a sense of relief, but the memory of that night would forever haunt me. I quit my job at the gas station, vowing never to return to that accursed place. The encounter had opened my eyes to the existence of something beyond the realm of the living, something ancient, malevolent, and utterly terrifying. To this day, I wonder if what I experienced was a mere hallucination, or if I had stumbled upon a portal to a realm of darkness. One thing is for certain, the night shift at that gas station was no ordinary job, and the horrors that unfolded have left an indelible mark on my soul. From that night on, I've learned to fear the dark, for who knows what other unspeakable terrors may lurk within its depths.